Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Hopkinton High School turf fields for Hopkinton Hillers girls varsity soccer. Tom Nappy on the call, John Ritz on camera. And today, the 9-4-0 Lady Hillers take on 8-2-3 Medfield. It should be a great battle, a crucial battle for the TVL Large. Both teams are in the running to clinch the TVL Large title. So this game could certainly mean a lot when it comes down to that title and, of course, playoff seeding as well. The Hillers just 2 points away from clinching a playoff spot. A win here today would clinch them a playoff spot. And as for Medfield, they have 19 points as well. So a tie or a win for Medfield clinches them a playoff spot. So a big one here on this Friday evening as the Hillers take on Medfield. And we are just about ready to go. Medfield will start off with possession, and they are working left to right across your screen in their visiting white jerseys with the light blue numbers. Shannon Burns in the center circle, and we are underway in half number one. Some nice weather out there today. Temperatures in the mid-70s. A little bit of a humid day out there. Cloudy skies. But great conditions for some Hiller sports. As Medfield trying to rush in. Morgan Riley with possession. Sends it over to the near side. A pass up. And defending it out of play is Veronica White. Throw in Medfield. Alexandra Lusby takes it. Back out it goes. Lusby into the corner. And it's booted back out of play. Coming up the field, Ann McCarthy is going to be a throw-in from towards the corner. Into the box she goes, a header out by Burt Whistle. Along the near side now. Pass up over to Lusby. Lusby finds Blake into the box. Cleared away, and we're going to have a corner for Medfield. Crattenmaker got in there and booted it out of play. Corner going to be taken by Shannon Burns, a senior. Some good distance right in there. Shot defended off of Burt Whistle. Secondary shot. Loose ball. And it is defended. No goal, says the official. Herlihy wraps it up. A number of Warriors got a touch on that ball. But it went off the crossbar. And that was nearly in. As the sun starts to glare out just in time. Throw in Hillers. Karthikeyan takes it. Medfield trying to work back up the field. Your goaltender matchup, Liz Herlihy against Isabella Brown for Medfield. Along the far side now. Trying to approach. Nice job by Crattenmaker getting in the way. Crattenmaker off the leg. Burt Whistle gets the foot on it. Free kick Medfield. Just 3 minutes into this crucial TVL Large matchup. And McCarthy set for the free kick. She'll pass it over to her right. There's a boot to the net. Herlihy wraps it up. Morgan Riley was looking for the score. Herlihy airs it out. Trying to track it down is DuPont. DuPont gets there, sends it out, looking for Nina. Sent away by Lusby. Burt whistle. No one there. The senior goalkeeper, Isabella Brown, will send it away. Along the far side. DuPont. Perlov shot, wrapped up, and there was a whistle. I think we had an offsides. Yes, we did. A big day for Hopkinton and Medfield sports. Girls volleyball in action tonight, starting at about 6:15 against Medfield, and varsity volleyball. Hillers trying to stay undefeated. And then we have Hillers football tonight at 7 p.m. as they take on Medfield at David M. Hughes Stadium. So a busy day of sports here on this Friday for HCAM. Catch all the games live on our YouTube page as well as our HCAM channels. Good boot by Burtwhistle. Karthikeyan trying to get there. Sent up. White is there. Nina sends it back. Burtwhistle. And it's going to go Medfield's way. Offsides call there. Burtwhistle got in there. This game is going to be a high-intensity game. Both teams, a lot of speed, a lot of skill. I think you'll see a lot of pressure on both sides. Perlov trying to track it down as McCarthy sends it back to the keeper. Header by Johnson. Out of play along the far side, throwing Medfield. Over to Burns she goes. Deflected out of play off of Krattenmaker. It'll be a throw-in for the Warriors. Good steal by Karthikeyan, but it's out of play. Coming up to take it, Ann McCarthy. She's likely going to go towards the box here. Burtwhistle gets a piece of it. Header by DuPont. Sent over. A boot up the field, draws Herlahai out, and she wraps it up. Good air there by Kelly Blake. Johnson trying to get there, matched up with Burns along the far side, out of play, throwing Hillers. Sent up by Karthikeyan. Perlov trying to take it away, went out of play. Throwing Hillers. Karthikeyan on the entry. Booted back out of play. This time it will be a Medfield throw-in. Nina trying to pass it up the sideline. And a little bit of contact there. Free kick Medfield. Medfield trying to rush in. Cleared away by Krattenmaker for the moment. Riley sends it over. Over to the corner. Looking for Blake. Throw in Medfield. Blake into Callahan. Sends it back. Pass up by Olenek. Towards the box. And Herlihy rushes out just in time before Lusby could get there. Burns on the initial shot. Lusby was coming in hot, and Herlihy able to take it away. Butler sends it up, looking for Perloff. Perloff gives it a boot, and it's just a little bit wide. Nearly had the top corner there. Sent away by Brown. Perloff trying to rush in. Perloff. And she didn't get the shot off she wanted to there. Good pressure by the Hillers in that series. Had a play along the near side. Throw in Medfield. And it looks like we're getting a little sun shower coming in. Berenson trying to track it down, boots it out. Throw in Medfield. Birtwistle sends it down. Medfield trying to work up the far side. Karthikeyan sends it down. Looking for Perloff. We have an offsides. Along the far side, trying to work her way up is Olnick. Gotta love some unexpected rain. Approaching is Lusby. Gives it a boot, and it's wide. Hillers will get to clear. Good boot there by Birtwistle. Trying to work it up is Riley. The cross, and that was off of Karthikeyan, and she nearly put it in her own net, but Herlihy says, don't worry, I got you. She put her hands over her face there. Relieved that did not go in. A slide there by DuPont to try to pass it down. Out of play it goes. It did go off of a Warrior. It'll be a Hiller throw-in. So a little bit of a rain shower. Not expecting it to last long. Hoping it's just a quick passing shower. Out of play. Throw in Medfield. Substitution for Medfield, Harper Fiscaldo into the game. Pass over by Johnson. Getting in there, Blake. Butler sends it up. Off of White, out of play. Lusby on the entry. There's a boot off the side of the net. Hiller ball. Good air by Birtwistle. Medfield trying to work it back in. Birtwistle. Sends it up into Medfield territory. Sent back up by Isabella Brown, the keeper. Trying to turn it around there was DuPont. Berenson trying to get in there. There's a shot. And it is wrapped up by Herlahai off the foot of Kelly Blake. Perloff. Sent out a play by Lusby. Perloff is a player you do not want to let get by you. Perloff sends it down. No one's there. Johnson trying to rush in, but it will roll out. It's going to go Medfield's way. Into Hiller territory. Trying to close in is Fiscaldo. And it's sent out by Crattenmaker. Fiscaldo. Sends it over looking for Burns. Out in front. There's a boot. And it is wide out of play. Hiller ball. Hiller field hockey getting in some practice on the softball field. Good boot by Birtwistle. Trying to approach Barton. Sends it over. Looking for Olnick. Now on the far side. Throwing Medfield. Berenson trying to steal it away. Pass over to Barton. And it'll go wide. It's going to be a corner for Medfield. Burns going to take it. And it's wide. Into the game for the Hillers, Madison Recupero, who had a couple goals the other night, and Kylie Skiba. Be sure to check out the latest Hopkinton Hillers sports report on our website, hcam.tv. You can check out highlights from some great games last week at our website, hcam.tv. Throw in Medfield, Alexandra Lusby on the entry. Lusby sends it back now over to Barton. There's a boot, and it's wide. Birtwistle will clear it away. And a little stoppage from the field hockey balls from the practice got on the field. And a play. Rolls up towards us. Medfield throw-in. We're approaching 21 and a half minutes left to go in the first half. Out of play it goes. Well, according to the radar, this shower's not even really on the radar, so just a little bit of a pop-up shower. Might cool things down a little bit tonight for the rest of this game, and of course Hiller football later. Out of play it goes. Fiscaldo on the entry. Sent away by Skiba. Ended up out of play. Along the far side. And McCarthy on the throw-in. Into the box. Couple headers. Berenson, White, Birtwistle getting in there. Shot! Just high. Now Medfield providing some good pressure in that series. Just under 20 minutes left to go in half number one. It's been an action-packed 20 minutes to start off this game, as you would expect, between these two teams. Birtwistle sends it away. Header by Butler. On the far side now. I want to say that's Gangemi on the far side. Ooh, and some big contact there as Recupero's knocked to the ground. Hillers are going to have a free kick. Birtwistle will take it. Airs it out. Top of the box. Crattenmaker got in there with a header. Now along the near side. Kept in play. Sent up by the Warriors. Berenson's there. White sends it over to Skiba. Skiba turns it up towards Recupero, and we heading offsides. Sent up by Birtwistle. And now Nina looking for Recupero. Recupero has speed. Here she goes. Into the box. Oh, it got a little too far in front of her. She was trying to dribble and put a little too much oomph on it. Brown sends it away. Skiba looking for Recupero. Back now to Butler, sends it up. Medfield trying to turn it upfield. With it now is Burns. Sends it up to the corner. And it looks like it's going to roll out. Yes, it will. Hiller ball. Well, it looks like for the moment that surprise pop-up shower has gone away. Birtwistle sends it away. Header Butler out of play. Recupero would like to have that breakaway opportunity back. If she gets in front of the defender, she has all kinds of speed. Recupero sends it up to Nina. Zalganedos putting on the moves along the end line. And I think she might have dribbled out. Yes, she did. Nina gets in there. Zalganedo sends it up looking for Recupero. Recupero approaching. Can she get there? And it's punched out of play off of a Medfield Warrior. I want to say it was Kelly Blake. Throw in White. Recupero to White. And she tried to rip a shot off, and it went wide. Well, the Hillers, they got a little more speed on the field than they started off with, and they're starting to build up some pressure. Burns plays it off her chest, and it's going to go Medfield's way. Burt Whistle not happy about that. Looked like Burt Whistle was just playing the ball. But Medfield will take it. Into the box, out of play. Hiller ball. Sent up the middle. Burns with it. And contact made with Crattenmaker. There's a shot, and it's wrapped up by Erlahai off the foot of Oldnick. Hard header there by Lusby. This Medfield group of players they got this year, they've had some big playoff runs together in the past. Very experienced group, as the Hillers are. Very even matchup here today. And McCarthy on the entry. Header out by Burt Whistle. Could very well come down to these two for the TVL Large title. Out of play it goes. Medfield throwing. Skiba sends it down and out. TVL standings in the large, you got Westwood 8-3-1. They're in the mix as well. Ashland 2-8-3. Medfield 8-2-3. Norwood 4-7-1 out of play. Holliston 4-5-4. Hillers 9-4-0. And we'll get you the TVL small in just a moment. Put out a play by White. In the TVL small, Bellingham 1-11-0. Norton 5-4-3. Dover Sherborne at the top at 10-1-1. Medway 4-6-1. Millis 3-7-1. And Dedham in the mix at 8-0-5. Dedham has already clinched a playoff spot. 21 points on the season. And no losses. 8 wins, 5 ties. Hillers will see Dedham later in the season. Burt Whistle with the header out. Gets past Johnson. Tracking it down, Blake. It'll be a Hiller throw-in. Couple substitutions into the game. Joanna DuPont back in. Ava Perlov. And also in Ellie Driscoll. Back out of play it goes. Medfield throwing. Karthikeyan gets in there and sends it out. Burt Whistle sends it down. Perlov got in there. Out of play. Just under 11 minutes left to go in half number one. Along the far side. And that was sent out by Berenson. Over to the near side. Butler. Sent it to Lusby. Lusby sends it into the box. Well played there by Krattenmaker. Driscoll down the far side. It's intercepted. Riley. Lusby. Popped back out by Berenson. Trying to approach. Sent over. Krattenmaker clears the box. Sent down by DuPont. Sent back by Gangemi. Burns trying to approach. Karthikeyan got in the way. Sent over to Riley. Getting in there was Burt Whistle. Gets past DuPont along the far side. Tracked down by McCarthy. Sent out of play. Hiller throw-in. Karthikeyan takes it. Aired out. Driscoll putting on the moves. Skiba was looking for Perloff. Cleared away by Krattenmaker. Ends up out of play. We're going to have a timeout called with 8:13 left to go in the first half. A good TVL large battle here between Hopkinton and Medfield. We are scoreless in the first half on HCAM. Timeout, 8:11 left to go. Scoreless game between the Hillers and Medfield. Either team with a win today clinches a playoff spot. But both teams expected to clinch at some point, but they would, of course, love to do it here today. A tie would also get Medfield in and put the Hillers just 1 point away. Birtwistle trying to sneak it through. Trying to approach Blake. Free kick Medfield. Up top. Berenson clears. Perlov. Over to Butler. Sent over now to Riley. A little too much in front of Burns, throwing Hillers. White will take it. Good box out by Butler, but the official didn't like it. Ended up falling on Burns. Free kick Medfield. Hilvert takes it. Into the box, and it's wide. 6.5 minutes left to go in half number one. Birtwistle set to clear. Good air under that one. Sent up by White. Medfield trying to work their way in. Pass over to Riley, who takes the shot, and it's wide. Birtwistle sends it up. Lusby. Berenson. Sent over by Hilvert. Approaching. Shot. And that's still a live ball. And it's wrapped up by Herlahai. She dives on it. That's shot by Gangemi, the left fullback. There's a boot. And it's wide. Off of Morgan Riley. Sent over to White. Perlov. Krattenmaker. Looking for Perlov. Might be a little too much in front of her, and it is. It's going to be a free kick for Medfield. Offsides. Just under 4 minutes left to go in the first half. Hilvert will take it. Maya Hilvert, a senior. Sent over to Riley. Burns trying to get it into the box, and it's booted by White along the near side and out of play. Off of White. Three minutes left in half number one. We remain scoreless between Hopkinton and Medfield. Tom Nappy on the call, John Ritz on camera. Happy to be with you for some Friday afternoon soccer. Sent up by Berenson. Pass back by Olnick. Butler got in there. DuPont with the header. Perloff trying to work it up the field. Had a little miscue. Going to get the shot off the keeper and out. Hiller's going to have a corner. That was going to go towards the side of the net if Brown just let it go, but the Hillers will take it. Or actually, it's going to be Medfield's ball. I think the keeper was already out of play when she touched the ball. So the ball was out of play before the keeper touched it, which is why Medfield got the booted away there. Sent out of play off of Krattenmaker. Along the far side. Sent up by Burt Whistle. Butler. Looking for Perloff. Sends it over. Looking for the shot, and it's wrapped up. Off of Emerson Joy. Well, Joy didn't get under it like she wanted to there. Ooh, collision between Burt Whistle and Butler at midfield. Trying to approach DuPont. Sent back to the keeper. Smart move there. Along the near side. Butler got in there. Perloff was calling for it. Driscoll gets in there. Now it's sent back up into Hiller territory. This will force Herlahai out. Final moments of the first half. Along the far side and out. Oh, no, still in. And that's going to do it for half number one. After one half of play, it's Hopkinton nothing, Medfield nothing. A good battle here between these two teams. It should be a very interesting second half, but we will let you enjoy the scenery and come back with another 40 minutes of Hiller Girl Varsity Soccer on HCAM. And we are just about ready for the second half of this TVL Large matchup between the Hopkinton Hillers and the Medfield Warriors. A scoreless game as we head into the final 40 minutes. Both teams looking to clinch a playoff spot with a win here today. Medfield can also clinch with a tie. Tom Nappy on the call, John Ritz on camera. Hillers 9-4-0 on the season, Medfield 8-2-3. As the sun is back out, it looks like we may have some more sun showers moving in as well. I guess it's just one of those days when you get the sun, you get a little bit of a shower as well. But certainly a nice scene here at Hopkinton High School. Good crowd on hand here today. Pretty good student section. And I'm sure we'll see many of these same fans back tonight for Hiller football as they host Medfield. We'll have that game for you live on HCAM, 7 p.m. kickoff. And we also have girls volleyball taking on Medfield. Undefeated Hiller girls volleyball. That game will start 6:15, 6:30. We'll have the JV game streaming as well. So, action-packed sports day here on HCAM. And next week, we are loaded with sports on HCAM. We have sports coverage every day during the week, starting Monday with Hiller field hockey against Norwood. And Tuesday, we'll have boys soccer against Norwood. Then on Wednesday, the 20th, field hockey against Holliston, girls volleyball against Holliston. Then we have more field hockey on Thursday, makeup game against Bellingham. And then Friday, we have boys soccer and football. Boys soccer against Holliston, that's a crucial TVL Large matchup. And football against Westwood. We're underway in the second half. Hillers working left to right across your screen for the second half. Butler sends it up. And got a little too much in front of Perlov. Don't forget, every Wednesday on HCAM at 7 p.m., you can catch the Hopkinton Hangout Hour. Catch up with a number of different community members and community organizations on the Hopkinton Hangout Hour, Wednesdays at 7. And Wednesdays at 2 p.m., we have HCAM Sports Talk, keeping you up to date on all the local sports action, high school, college, and pro sports. It's a fun conversation about your local sports teams on HCAM Sports Talk, Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Also airing during evening hours as well. Berenson trying to track it down, booted out of play. It'll be Hiller ball. Brooke Burtwhistle will boot it away. Well, a few inactive players for the Hillers. Of course, Georgina Clark is out with an ankle injury. We're hoping that she'll be back soon. And also inactive today is Gabby Siri, who's been out with an ongoing leg injury. And we're hoping to have her back soon as well. On the far side, pass up over to Burns. Gabby Siri, a big part of the Hillers' defense. They're certainly missing her. But they have played well despite all the injuries. Throwing along the far side, Berenson, a header out of play. Yeah, Berenson, Krattenmaker have really held down the defense nicely, and Karthikeyan has emerged as well as a key asset to this team. Wrapped up by Herlahai. Over to Recupero. Recupero has wheels. Nice pass. Trying to feed it over to DuPont, but we have an offsides. Well, that would have been a nice opportunity for the Hillers, but a little bit premature on the jump into Medfield territory where the Hillers. McCarthy gives it a boot. Karthikeyan trying to track it down along with Barton at a play. Hiller ball. whistle will clear. This game was originally a 3:30 start, but due to some bus issues, they moved it to 3:45. Taking it away is Callahan, as she'll send it back over to Gangemi. Up the far side. By the way, if you're looking to earn some extra bucks and you could drive a bus, they could certainly use some bus drivers around the state right now. Or if you're looking to be an official, they could certainly use some officials as well for various sports in the MIAA. Hiller's on the entry along the far side. In the Medfield territory. Recupero trying to get there. Sent out by Burt Whistle. Back and forth we go in the midfield section. Trying to come away with it, Gangemi. Sends it down. Barton closing in. Puts on a move. Looking for a shot, and it's in! A goal for Medfield. They'll strike first. A beauty by Caitlin Barton. Well, you get a great pass by Gangemi, and Barton puts on a move and rips it in at 35:08 left to go. Along the far side, Hiller's trying to strike back. Nina popped out of play. Zalganedos will throw it in. Nope, they'll switch it up. It'll be White. A few fans along the sideline will have to move over. Well, the Hillers started off this half with a lot of the speed out there to try to get something going. But right now, Medfield, they are on the attack. And a collision there between Zalganedos and a Medfield Warrior. We'll have a free kick. About 6 minutes into this first half. Wrapped up by Herlahai. Cleared away by Krattenmaker. Throwing Medfield. Burt Whistle. DuPont trying to get there. So back to the keeper. Brown sends it up to Gangemi. Recupero in the way. Good box out. Back to Butler. Now Recupero. Karthikeyan. Off of DuPont. Out of play. It'll be Medfield ball. Recupero trying to get in there. Sent out of play by Gangemi. Karthikeyan on the entry. Saumya. Sent out. Medfield ball. Isabella Brown gets under it. DuPont sneaks it into Perlov. Perlov was trying for the cross to Recupero. Sent back by Blake. Gengemi, back to Blake. Give it to the keeper. Let her clear it out. There you go. Over to midfield. Recupero with a header. Krattenmaker pops it up. Butler with the header. Zalganedos. Nina sends it over. Perlov trying to approach. On the cross, DuPont. Trying to sneak it into Nina. Hillers really got to get some shots going here in the second half. Free kick, Medfield. On the entry off of Perlov, out of play. Ooh, big collision between Zalganedos and Shannon Burns. Free kick, Medfield. Up to Perlov goes Nina. Had a play. A little too much in front of her. Good box out by Lusby. Warriors throwing. Lusby takes it. Header out off of Perlov. And make that White. And a big collision with White in the corner, and Burns. Another free kick coming from Medfield. They'll have a pretty good angle here. And now the sun just glistening off the field. It's free kick from the far side. I believe that is Burns over there. Nope, that is not Burns. Gets under it. Header out by Birtwistle. Trying to approach. Recupero. Maddie trying to figure out where to go with it. Stuck in there by Blake. Set back now. There's a pass up by Gangemi. Recupero just keeps it in. Now it's popped out off of Olnick. Hiller throwing. Karthikeyan takes it. Butler trying to get to it. Johnson sends it through. Taken by Barton. White trying to escape with it. Standing in her way was Lusby. Lusby sends it over, wrapped up. Erla High gets some good hang time on that one. Blake along the far side sends it up. Now, Nina coming through. Zalganedos looking for DuPont. And it's deferred by McCarthy. And front of Perloff. Offsides. Free kick, Medfield. Trying to sneak through with it, Barton. Birtwistle gets under it. Olnick sends it up. In front of Blake. A little too much. Karthikeyan on the entry. And that's popped out of play. Johnson sends it up. Standing in front of her again, Gemi. Pass over to Barton. And now approaching. Off of Blake goes off of Berenson. Out of play, corner for Medfield. Into the box, shot Barton off the side of the net. Hiller football out on the practice field doing some last-second run-throughs for tonight's game. Aired out by Birtwistle. Header by DuPont. Perloff trying to get there. Cleared away. Getting under that one was Blake. Here goes Medfield. There's a boot. And it is wrapped up by Herlahai. Well, that was a grand opportunity for Medfield. A nice cross. It was Fiscaldo on the shot. White along the far side, out of play. Throw in Lusby. Try to take it up, Burns. Sent over to Olnick. There's a boot by Barton, wrapped up. Approaching 23 minutes left to go in this game. Blake sends it down. Out in front, and it's just wrapped up in time by Herlahai. Barton sends it over. Burns trying to attack. Puts on the move, stays on her feet. Over to the near side, one-timer. And out of play. On that shot was Blake. Birtwistle to send it away. Off of Blake. Free kick Medfield. Oh, make it Hillers. Brooke Birtwistle will take it, the sophomore. Pretty good basketball player as well as Birtwistle. Over to Perloff. Butler gets in there. Nina. Salgado turns it around, out of play. Kylie Skiba back into the game for the Hillers. Ashley Butler will take a breather. Along the far side. Skiba. Off of Perloff. Skiba now. Pops it out off of Lusby. White on the throw-in. Sent up by DuPont. Trying to get their Perloff. And the goalkeeper comes way out. And it's going to be free kick Hillers. Isabella Brown, the keeper, took a big risk coming that far out, but might have saved a score. White on the throw-in. Sent up by Crattenmaker. Medfield trying to take control once again. Barton sends it down. Swing and a miss there by Callahan. Able to send it back. And now, here comes Gangemi. Getting in front of her, Crattenmaker. And it's sent out by Johnson. DuPont. Over to midfield. McCarthy sends it to the near side. Now Olnick. Skiba. Trying to sneak it through to Perloff. Put out of play. Hiller throwing. 19 and a half minutes left to go in this crucial TVL large matchup. Medfield leading 1-0. Salgado turns it around. It's been a good back and forth battle here between these two teams. A lot of good momentum shifts. Along the near side, out. Medfield throwing. Back out it goes. Hiller throwing. Carthacane. DuPont trying to turn it around. Sent over now, Gangemi. Snuck through. Fascaldo. Fascaldo. Trying to put it out in front. Medfield going to get a corner. Went off of White and out. Nice job by Gangemi sneaking that one through. Corner will be taken by the junior, Harper Fascaldo. Carthacane able to clear the box. Gangemi sends it over. Skiba up to DuPont. Leading pass. Looking for Perloff. And it's popped out of play. Throwing Hillers. Number of substitutions for Hopkinton. Kira O'Connor into the game, as well as Lexi Trendle and Ashley Butler. Perloff, DuPont, and Zalganados will all take a breather. Into the box. Skiba trying to sneak it through. Burt Whistle. Pass up to Fiscaldo. Medfield might have a break here. Berenson sends it away. There's a quick approaching Shannon Burns. Big trip along the far side. Free kick Hillers. Do we have a card come out? Might have been a yellow card there. Burt Whistle going to take the free kick. Good air. Trendle. Sent up by Medfield. Riley. Sent over to McCarthy. Now looking for Callahan. Out of play, throwing Hillers. 16 minutes and counting left to go. Medfield leading 1-0. Throwing Hillers. Skiba looking to send it up to Trendle. Trendle trying to get there. It's a foot race with Gangemi. Medfield able to clear. Couple headers there by Crattenmaker. Burt Whistle gets in there. Pass up. Out in front, and it's wrapped up. Out of play it goes. Throwing Hillers. I think Gemi might have had the wind knocked out of her as that one went off her stomach. Got the key in on the entry. Header by Trendle. Header by Skiba. Back into Hiller territory, out of play. Karthikeyan. Into Trendle. Skiba. Pass back by Callahan and cleared away. Berenson. Header by Gangemi. O'Connor was trying to get in there. Up now to Olnick. Medfield trying to approach. There's a boot towards the net, and it's wrapped up by Hurla High. Olnick with a nice long distance shot there. Out of play it goes along the near side. Karthikeyan. Out of play towards us. Thought I was going to have to make a catch there for a moment. Karthikeyan on the entry. Sent away by the keeper, Isabella Brown. Along the far side. Johnson got in the way. Sent back by Gangemi. Now Callahan. Looking for Fiscaldo. Throw in Medfield. McCarthy will take it. Johnson racing up the near side. Sends it in front of Recupero. Recupero trying to get there. Sent back just in the nick of time by Old Nick. Burt Whistle. Looking for Maddie. Out of play. There it was offsides, excuse me. Burt Whistle sends it up. Burt Whistle a little shooken up. She came to a dive there. She seems to be okay, though. Trying to break through Barton. Along the near side, out of play. Medfield ball. And Medfield wants a timeout. 11 minutes on the dot left to go in the second half. It is Medfield 1, Hillers nothing. You're tuned into Hillers Girls Varsity Soccer on HCAM. Off the timeout, 11 minutes left to go. It's going to be a corner for Medfield. Make that a throw-in from towards the corner. Medfield leading 1-0, trying to hang on for the W. They clinch a playoff spot with a win or a tie. Hillers would need a win to clinch. But Hillers still have plenty of time. If this game ended in a tie, Hillers would just need a tie to clinch. Off of Carthagena, who came to a slide out of play. Salomia Carthagena, players just gotten better and better throughout her high school career for the Hillers. Has really been key on the defensive side with the absence of Gabby Siri. Sent back over to Gangemi. Gangemi puts a boot on it. It nearly got past Hurlahai, but she's just able to pull it down. Hurlahai towards Johnson. Coopero gets in there. Johnson trying to break through. Now Callahan sends it up. Finds Barton. Barton. With the boot, it's wide. Caitlin Barton, a senior. She had the only score of the game so far. Well, it's turning out to be a nice evening here at Hopkinton. I have a feeling we're going to have some great weather tonight for Hillers football as they take on Medfield. That game kicking off at 7 o'clock, and we got girls volleyball going on right now with the JV game. Varsity game will follow immediately after. Zalganedos. Recupero. Skiba. Had a play along the near side, throwing Medfield. 9 minutes and counting left to go. Collision between Barton and Carthagena. And a Recupero. Sends it back Johnson. Skiba trying to get there. She's cut off by Riley. Burns sends it up. Popped out a play off of White. Into the box. Berenson sends it away. Throw in Medfield. Hillers quickly running out of time to try to tie things up. 8 minutes and counting. Nina. Along the far side, Berenson trying to get to the corner. It'll roll out. Hillers will get the clear. Burt Whistle gets under it. Pass up by Crattenmaker. Butler gets under it. Back and forth we go. Johnson trying to sneak through. Nina. Zalganedos. And she was trying to get it up to Perlov. Not where she wanted to put it there. And it's picked up. Brown gets rid of it. Along the near side. Gangemi sends it down. Recupero trying to take it away. Gangemi over to Barton. Barton with a nice move. Sends it over to an unlisted number 11. Burt Whistle sends it up the field. Recupero trying to get there. And she kept it in. And then it was put out of play off of Gangemi. And the Hillers want a timeout. 5:35 left to go. A 1-0 Medfield lead. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Soccer on HCAM. Off the timeout, 5:35 left to go. Throw in for the Hillers. Soumya Karthikeyan will take it. Recupero. Set back out. Over to DuPont. Header by Johnson. Recupero with a header. Another header by DuPont. Nina gets in there. Into the box. Recupero. Out of play. It'll go Medfield's way. Isabella Brown will take her time here. Up the near side. Nina gets the foot on it. DuPont. Sent out by Gangemi. Maddie on the throw-in. Out off of Recupero. Took an unlucky bounce there. Gangemi. Header by Birtwistle along the sideline. Header by Recupero. Recupero gets the foot on it. And offsides. Aired out. Off of Birtwistle. Recupero. She stepped out. I believe that was what the call was. And indeed was. The ball didn't look to be out, but I think because she stepped out and had the foot planted out of play while she kicked it. That's why you get the throw in. Karthikeyan off of Maddie. DuPont. Recupero. Gangemi puts it out. Hiller throw-in. Karthikeyan will take it. Recupero with two Warriors in front of her. It's going to go Medfield's way. Well, it's good pressure by the Hillers here in the final 5 minutes. Birtwistle with a nice header. Brown going to burn some clock here. And picks it up. Sends it down. Birtwistle trying to play it off her body. Karthikeyan. Sent up, looking for Barton. Out of play. Throw in Medfield. Coach Skiba was given a loud count on that throw and make sure there was no delay. Maddie trying to work her way through. And we got a trip there. Recupero wasn't a fan of that call. And McCarthy to take the free kick. She going to try to net it? Yes, she will, and she will be wide. Hiller's going to try to get this one upfield quickly. Brooke Birtwistle sets it up. Aired out, far side. Out of play, throw in Medfield. Off of White, out of play. into the corner. White matched up with Burns. And that's going to do it. The final whistle sounds, and Medfield hangs on for the 1-0 win. Congratulations to the Medfield Warriors. With the win, they clinch a playoff spot and improve to 9-2-3. The Hillers just 2 points away from a playoff spot. They're now 9-5-0, still have 6 games left. So hopefully they'll be able to get those 2 needed points to clinch the postseason spot. But the Medfield Warriors get the victory here today, 1-0. A very well fought out game by both teams and a great matchup between these two TVL large rivals. For John Ritz on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. The final score for the final time: Medfield defeats Hopkinton by a final score of 1-0. This has been a Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Soccer on HCAM. We thank you for watching. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.